So I believe that my biggest challenge was missing home. I'm a big homebody. My mom and I are best friends. My dad and I get along so well. So I think my biggest kind of challenge was overcoming the fact that I was finally going to be on my own without my parents. And I think that comes with time. You really have to learn to kind of adjust, find your schedule, figure out who you are. But a great way to kind of figure out who you are is involving yourself with people that make you feel like you're at home. So something that really, not to sound corny, something that made me feel like I was home was when I got hired as a tour guide. Everyone made me feel so happy, so kind of comfortable. And from tour guiding was that I got the opportunity to join a sorority, and there I had another environment where I felt like I was home. So now I've come to kind of a point in my life where, yes, I'll miss home and I'll be so excited to go home and see my parents, but I also feel very at home here. And so that's a really nice balance to have.
Yeah, no, I'm crying. It's fine. Something for me was learning scheduling. So I'm assuming all of you are great students. That's why you all are interested in UMass. We have very rigorous programs here. So I think the academics something you're going to expect. It's difficult sometimes, but the scheduling is very different from high school usually. So coming in, I was like, okay, we've all done high school 8 to 2. And then you do something else after. You probably have a job or you do athletics or whatever, which is like a very systematic way to do something. Coming here, you might have a class 1 hour and then an hour later in the day, and you're like, what else? And then the next day, it might be the same thing. So you don't really know what to do in the 10 hours between that. So kind of filling in space was very important to me in all the activities that I'm involved in, and all of everyone up here are very involved, because it makes the school very small, but it also makes your time efficient. For me, at least, having 15 credits a semester, which is about 5 classes, maybe 4, was a good amount of time, but not enough. So I had to fill it in with extracurriculars, get on a leadership position, interview for this job on campus, all these things, because otherwise I feel like I'm very, I don't do as much as well. So I had to fill my space in, and for a lot of people that's kind of complicated. It's something you really learn over time, but it's time management skills. If you learn anything else, it's very, very good time management skills that you'll get probably within the first year. But it was tough at first to figure out how we're gonna do that.
I was actually really nervous about moving into a dorm hall and living with all those people and making friends. Even though I was in a rap program and I kind of met my roommate beforehand, I still was incredibly nervous about making friends and just wondering, like, am I going to be eating alone all the time? So but you quickly notice as soon as you get here that because you're a place with all first-year students coming into the university, everyone is in the same place. Everyone feels the same exact way, so everyone's doors were always open, willing to meet people. You bump into someone anywhere, and they were like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you. My name is so-and-so." And that happens like fairly quickly. Everyone is so eager to meet people, but everyone is still kind of anxious and nervous in that sense. But it was great because we all kind of got over that very quickly. Also, residential halls do a great job of making very integrative experiences. So they hold like events all the time in the common room. It can be as simple as just a movie night with free donuts and cookies. So I would participate in that with my roommates, and I literally am still best friends with the people I lived with on that floor. So I'm really grateful that everyone coming to UMass comes in with an open mind and a willingness to be friends with everyone.
The biggest challenge for me, and just to be transparent with all of you, I think was probably social media in general. So seeing all of my friends at other schools only posting their happy points in life and not coming to terms with it's okay for me to struggle in this new environment, new friendships, new everything. It's okay to take time for yourself. It's okay to stop, take a moment, stay off my phone, and go introduce myself to other people. So living in the moment more so was something that I really, really learned freshman year, because I was isolating myself, staying back, not getting involved in clubs, not getting involved with anything because I was so focused on home, which is great. It's okay to be focused on home, but allow yourself to experience the new journey that you're about to embark upon. So like they were talking about joining clubs, I joined the theater guild. That was a passion I had in high school, so implementing that in my studies here, and also becoming a tour guide. That was also the best part of my UMass experience, meeting people who are excited about this school and excited to show it off to people and show all of the excellent things. I met people who have done so many different things, as you can tell from just these 3 incredible people up here. But so everybody on this staff, everybody at this school is always seeking above and beyond, and that was something that really enticed me too.